Between Christmas cookies, latkes for Hanukkah, and champagne on New Year's Eve, these are just some of the goodies that Americans are enjoying this holiday season. Every year, between the months of November and December, Americans across the country gather around tables with family and friends to celebrate holidays through something that connects them all: food.
Food has been a defining aspect of family culture in the United States for hundreds of years and for thousands of years around the globe, but could the craze around GLP-1 weight loss medications be changing the way Americans celebrate the holidays this year? In an age where nearly 12% of Americans have taken GLP-1s like Ozempic or Wegovy, the dynamics of holiday gatherings are shifting. According to obesity medicine physician Fatima Cody Stanford, she tells Harper's Bazaar, traditionally, these occasionally have centered around large shared meals. Now many patients on GLP-1s experience reduced appetite and being satisfied early, which can lead to smaller portions, less interest in multiple courses, and sometimes skipping certain dishes altogether.
And the Washington Post reports that the effects of these drugs are seeping into every sector of the consumer economy, not just food. PwC consumer markets leader Ali Furman says weight loss medications are causing a psychological shift for those taking them, impacting how people spend their time and money. In addition to grocery shopping habits and the restaurant industry, weight loss medications are affecting gym attendance, traveling, and shopping for clothes as people decrease in size.
I'm pro Ozempic. I really am. We talk about the obesity problem in America, and then people propose, in my view, on both the right and the left, totally unworkable fantasy land solutions. On the left, that's a lot of, tax, stigmatize, nudge, do paternalism to stop people from, mostly poor people, a lot of minority people, from doing things that are unhealthy for themselves, that I think is liberal paternalism that we shouldn't do. I don't want government to get in the way of people just making independent choices. And on the right, you have a kind of, especially with RFK Jr. and such, well, let's be more about physical health and masculinity and working out and do more push-ups. And look, there's a small subset of the population that is really passionate about exercise, really passionate about diet, and it works for them. For most other people, they do crash dieting, they work out really intensely and then give it up, and these things don't stick for most people. We can't, right and left, we can't shame people into being healthier for the most part. It just doesn't work. Or inspire people to be healthier, as much as we try. Yep. Those shows, like The Biggest Loser, those people, with rare exception, you find out they're just as fat as they were at the beginning a year later. Like, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
This works.
Yeah.
This is the magic cure. I'm sorry. This is a better solution, is give people this drug, which if the drug had significant downsides, then we shouldn't be doing it, but we haven't found any yet, that actually helps people. I know people who've lost a tremendous amount of weight doing it by making you feel full and just blunting your need for food. And I think it can even blunt your need for alcohol or drug abuse, there are people who struggle with addictions, that this is a marvelous solution. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, I am not anti-Ozempic or any of those drugs. I, like you, know people.
I want to distribute it en masse.
Just hand it out to people, straight.
What's that in my Christmas stocking this year? Some Ozempic.
Hang it outside every fast food restaurant and see if that works. I, like you, know a lot of people who have benefited from this and have experienced quite significant weight loss on it. So it's hard to oppose, quite honestly. I do get the idea that the holidays tend to be a time for enjoyable gluttony of a kind, and that's it's, I guess, a shame if people feel that everyone isn't participating in the enjoyment of food for food's sake. I mean, food can be a great pleasure, and meals can be a very socially cohesive kind of occasion and all of that. But against that, I mean, in terms of overall usage of these drugs, obviously the obesity issue costs the economy a large amount of money, but then it's also just not only about weight itself or the aesthetic elements of it. It's I think, incontrovertibly proven at this stage that obesity has links to all sorts of other health issues, be that stroke or cancer or just general wear and tear on the body. So if there are ways to handle that, so long as they don't have significant, downsides, as is a worry with any medication, that seems fine.
My advice to people who are worried about overeating during the holidays is, set realistic expectations. This is a time of family and eating, and you're just, it's unavoidable. Mm-hmm. I know that the control I exercise over not eating too much is not buying too many snacks or just too much food in general. If it's in the apartment, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
I don't exercise good self-control. If there's a bowl of Cheetos in front of me, I'm going to want to eat the whole bag.
Right.
I exercise control by not buying Cheetos in the first place.
Yeah.
But we can have one snack in the household. I say we because it's no longer just me.
Yes, you have to
the other person
person's
can
feelings.
eat a lot more than I do without having any weight gain associated with it. But then just stick to whatever exercise regimen you have. With so many events we have at this time of the year, I say we as journalists and media people. I did a debate last night. There's the Hill's having a holiday party. We're all having holiday parties. That eats into my time to hit the gym, the 4 workouts I like to do a week. So I just know always in the month of December I'll be a little bit short of where I want to be, and then we hit it back in January.
Yeah, you got to give yourself some leeway there. I tend to flip too much. Sometimes I restrict what I eat a lot, and at times I've lost weight kind of rapidly, and then I have also put weight on rapidly at times, because it's like a switch flicks in my head, and I remember how much I like, fried chicken or things that have lots of carbohydrates or whatever, and that's a bit of a problem.
I had some delicious fried chicken last night. We had after the debate.
Yes.
We did. That we did weeks ago.
Weeks ago.
I'm forgetting what day it is. At some point in the recent past,
you
I
had
had
delicious
some great
fried chicken.
Excellent. Well, that does it for us on Rising. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays once again. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts. See you later.